there are all kind of our mind process can have been applied to seeing the object in the Ārammaṇa display. In the Ārammaṇa display, there are all kind of the mind process, seeing the mind process can have been applied to see the object. So all kind of the mind process can have been. So firstly, your mind just shake, but the process of the seeing the mind cannot develop. Just shake, finish. Your mind just seeing the object, not really know what are the, not really develop until you see or you investigate. You just shake there, seeing something, shake, not really fully aware. The second process of the mind is after you see, you accept, you investigate, you decide what are they, who are they, finish. After you decided, oh, this is the dog, or this is the cat, or this is the flower, or this is the car, this is the food, this is the people. After you investigate, you know, you decided what are they, then this mind process not there anymore. Process anymore. This is another division finished. Not develop for until you get the kusala, akusala. But this is another process of the mind. After you get the division, then Loba, Dosa, Moha mind follow. Then Loba mind, Dosa mind follow. Then when you get the kusala also, you get the kusala mind follow. You see something. Kusala bhavana might happen. Akusala bhavana might happen. Then after this, akusala might finish. When the kusala might finish, this is the process of the mind. But another process of the mind, rather you have the akusala bhava, Ārammaṇa. You have the Ārammaṇa observing this object. Okay. You have the kusala observing this object again. More stronger kusala, you see. You have this, after you have the kusala, this kusala not really finished. You observe fully. You observe the kusala mind, happen kusala mind. Akusala mind happen. This is the called you have the akusala mind happen, then you observe the akusala mind happen again. Kusala mind again. This is the strongest your mind process going on. For example, when you see the object, your mind just shake. Not really develop what are they. Seeing the object, you are not really investigate. Means that this kind of, even the seeing the object, not really fully developed. Because of the, you have the mindfulness, or because of the, you are not really aware of. When you have the mindfulness, sometimes you are very good, just first, finish. But when you are not really aware of, something happening, cannot really develop. When you are really aware of, you have the, cannot develop, you have the wisdom, knowledge. When you cannot really aware of someday, so at the time with the moha. So when you develop your awareness and you make the decision what are they. Sometimes you make the decision, but you cannot really know because of the very good mind, your mind jumps to the other object. After you know what are they, then your mind jumps to the other object. This is the way. But sometimes because of the, you have the mindfulness, after you make a decision, you know you make a decision. disappear, cannot develop and you akusala, and you akusala, the mind has developed disappear. So although you cannot develop and you the kusala process, after you are the relation, then you are another object, understanding mind, seeing, hearing mind. So after you see the object, then you see the object, you are the relation and lower mind, going on many times, then you are the observing the object again and again. You are the kusala mind happening, again and again. This is the fully, you really fully develop your kusala. So that's why in the Pali Vidya explain this is the mind process. So when you see the object, so when you are mindful, so seeing the object, so you decide what object and finish. Sometimes the akusala mind can come, then you can see, right? Then you can remove that way for a few times. You see the kusala mind, then even the kusala mind, you can remove. You can remove the kusala. You can remove the kusala mind for a few times. Especially when you see your nama very clearly, your inside knowledge progress very well. Seeing the evidence clearly, then you see the movement that happens. But sometimes you see that the mind process going on, then rather the decision you finish. You make the decision, wow, they finish. But sometimes go to the lower, moha. Sometimes, few times you remove. So you see that kusala mind, few times you remove. When you reach this level, you don't need to worry about the mind anymore. They come in, some of that they come in, even the akusala mind come in, they go away. Loba, Dida mind come in, go away. Dosa, so angry akusala mind come in, go away. Moha, come and go away, always that, then they might go away. So they just go away. You see that few times, so when you observe the object, you can see there are many kinds of mind process. You see, just see and finish. No investigation, or you can see those kind of movements. It depends on your mindfulness situation, your awareness situation. You see the movement finish. No investigation. Sometimes you still investigate. But rather investigation, okay, no more criticize, no more desire, no more desire. So when you really have the mindfulness, you can check your mind, and when you see the people, this is very interesting moment. How your mind process going on. When you see the people, you make the judgment, oh, he is beautiful, she is beautiful, or she is the generous, good, or she is smiling, or she is not smiling, she is the good parent, he is a good parent, or he is a good yogi, she is a good yogi, or when she really thinks about that, oh, your mind shows sometimes it is not nice, you are not happy, you are happy, right? You see that people seeing that the object, donation, good deed, seeing the food, everything, right? So you see the mind process, how the mind process carry on, right? You see the object, right? So when you really have the mindfulness, you can stop. After you have the seeing something, not going, the mind process not going to happen anymore. You can stop. After you see that, you can stop seeing. Then your mind will not go to any criticism or any judgment. the seeing, but no more criticize, no more judgment, no more kusala, akusala, just finish seeing. So that's why they feel the process. So when you just see there, no kusala, no akusala, because also this is called kriya. Kriya, I will explain more detail where we talk about the Nanda Vichya, Nanda Vichyo. Nanda Vichya, the Buddha is explaining the mind process, right? Kusala mind to kusala mind to Abhyagata. So then akusala mind to akusala mind to Abhyagata. Abhyagata mind to Abhyagata, Abhyagata mind to kusala, Abhyagata mind to akusala. I can only give you the same the situation of the mind. So the mind process, after you the seeing, then you can go to the kriya mind. Kriya mind means no akusala, no kusala. If you cannot know, after you the relation, you can go to the akusala, angry, upset, unhappy, so many unhappy, right? So many, that's why. So you see sometimes you very suffering because akusala, unhappy, a lot of questioning, a lot of doubt, suffering, and a lot of loba, dosa, so many minds, and happen, so many years, so many days. All the kusala, happy, you have the sada, right? So that's why the sada also is important. But when you learn the sada with the knowledge, you can be also suffering because in the Buddhist family, sometimes some people have the sada blindly. They would like to donate everything for their, right? For their kusala deed. Right? Some also enjoy when you donate a lot, they enjoy, but finally, people don't know how to offer, finally, they poor. And because sada, kusala might happen, I would like to donate, I would like to be a big donor, happen. I would like to be a big donor, I would like to do such a very good dana. So this sada so strong, happen to them very often. They have to donate, right? You can see in Myanmar and Thailand, such Buddhist country, the amazingly some people they are there, a lot of money, finally they donate, they have become very poor sometimes even they have that, so no money to eat. You have to think about when they're very poor, when you donate, they are very happy, but when you are very poor, when you stay in the monastery, they no one to feed. That's why sada also you have to have with the good knowledge, right? You have to really, the Buddha also teach. When you have the sada, right? For example, you have to donate for son, right? So you have to donate for son, you have to donate, you have to keep them for your investment, right? Investment. So you have to carefully donate. The Buddha doesn't encourage to know everything what you have. You have to donate very carefully. You have to manage for your life. For example, now I am 60. Now how much I can still live? So where I need more, I need more money for medical checkup, for food, for eating, everything, right? Carefully. But if you not carefully, you have the sada, you want to donate, finally, you have no money left, very poor. So, kusala also good. But if you do not really manage how to do the kusala, also can be suffering. Akusala can be suffering, kusala, that's why here, very important, right? Even though you have the kusala, but doesn't mean kusala, all kusala can bring you the benefit. Kusala also not understand directly, they can be make you suffering. Akusala, of course, you already suffer. So then, when you really know, when you really see, then you can observe. You can observe also, you can make very good judgment. See your mind, what should you do, what you should not do. You should stop, even though you have to set up, sometimes you have to really think about, carefully observe. In this way, right? Your set then with that, go with the knowledge. So Akusala, also you can observe. Akusala, you can observe. When you see the Akusala, as well as possible, you have to remove. Your Kusala also okay, but too much Kusala, also according to the Buddha teaching, make you a lot of busy, worrying, right? Some yogis, some donas, they don't understand. When they come to practice meditation, yeah, they have the sada, but sada, you understand, you practice. Not too busy, donation, raising the donation, doing others, having the others. So because at the time you really focus on meditation, you do meditation. After you finish the retreat, yes, if you have the moment, you can manage carefully, right? Because the retreat, in this way, you have the sada, not really disturb your meditation. Otherwise, they also are disturbing you all the time. Sada, you want to offer the flower to the Buddha image, you want to clean the Buddha image, you want to do something, you don't really care about your practice. So, sada also can disturb your meditation progress. So that's why when you see this kind of mind progress, you can observe. Finally, you can develop your mindfulness more. You can develop your mind more to clear your mind. So when our yogis, you are fully develop your mindfulness, then you will understand, you will see your mind process every moment. Don't see what time your mind stopped. What time your mind stopped and how many times you have the akusala mind happen. How many times you have the kusala mind happen. How many times you have very often when you have the mindfulness. Then how much akusala mind, kusala mind less and less from the seeing. Right? So just so seeing the finish, you will see from the seeing the mind what level, what kind of situation, another relation you stop, or akusala might happen, or kusala might happen, kriya might happen, how many times happen, you see very clearly. When you develop your mindfulness, you see your mind very clearly what happened, and how many times happened, very clearly. Then, when they go away, also you see very clearly. When they go away, when they become less and less, also you see very clearly. That's why someone, rather practice meditation, when they see this kind of process, they really appreciate. Before, very hard to see the mind, very hard to remove. Rather practice the mindfulness, very clearly see the mind process, very clearly see the mind process, very easy to remove. But although if you do not have the mindfulness, if you are beginners, to be aware about the mind, you will not understand. You will not understand, also you will not really see the benefit to what I talk about. Because when you get to practice, you can see some benefits. But the benefits are always the more than. So more and more, when you practice that, you see the benefit. Today what I talk about the mind is different. Today, some of the practice, they say that are observing the mind. Observing the mind. So there are many levels of the observing the mind. Because today I am talking about the observing the mind. You see the mind, not enough. Then you see the mind coming, how they are coming. Then how they stay in the mind, how they disappear. meter and not only the meter and finally you see very fast. They are coming and go, coming and go. They are coming and go very fast. Later you see this is lower dosa moha becoming less and less from seeing. Or just seeing. Even the coming you can remove right away. Remove right away very fast. Finally the lower dosa moha less, more. You see, seeing. So then you see that your mind progress more. So from the seeing here, you don't receive the lower dosa moha very long. Sometimes you don't receive the lower dosa moha for your whole life. This is that how we see the mind, how we see our meditation progress. Or some yogis they said that I am observing the mind. Yes, observing the mind is correct. So do they really know what the Buddha teach? How the Buddha teach observing the mind, not just observing the mind. Observing the mind, you really see how the mind change. How the mind change, how the Amusla mind can go less and less. Finally, when you practice, one day man thinking mind, Lobha, Dosa, Moha, Dikata, and mind, they are no more coming. Also depend on our meditation progress. That's why when we talk about the mind, other times some people they talk about the observing the mind, you understand very clearly how the Buddha teach. The Buddha teach observing the mind, you see and listen to until you remove your lower dosa moha completely. This is the really we fully develop of the observing the mind. This is the what the Buddha teach the way you practice. But you see the mind, and see the mind, you are keep and you don't know how to stop. What is purpose of observing the mind? I observe the mind, I see greedy mind, angry mind, absent mind, suffering mind, wandering mind, thinking mind. You don't know how to stop. You don't know how to reduce. You don't know how to stop this kind of mind. You don't know how to reduce this kind of mind. What purpose? You are observing the mind. What kind of benefit? You really see that. You really see what the Buddha teach? Or you just see your mind, angry mind, greedy mind, you just see wandering mind, angry mind. So if you do not know how to stop, no benefit. If you do not know how to reduce your kilesa, you see the mind, no benefit. No benefit at all. When you see the mind, you have to reduce your kilesa. You have to really understand how to stop your kilesa. Then you will see more benefit. Ārammaṇa, actually, seeing the object, hearing the object, they are the same. Only the difference is the seeing, you see the object. When you hear the object, you hear from the ear. So when you hear the same thing, you hear the sound, like music, animals, some people are calling, some people are scolding you, some people say something nice to you, some people say something not nice to you, some people talk about your gossip, then some people talk about the good things. So some people are giving you a lot of information from others. So you hear, you can hear so many things. So good things, bad things, good things, bad things, animal song, music, Yamato, so many. So when you receive the sound of the same thing like the seeing the object. So when you hear the sound, this sound, sometimes your mind just sick. But sometimes what sound it is, you investigate, you decide what sound, then finish. But sometimes you don't like it, then this sound, you feel angry, you feel lobha, for example, so when the people listen to the music, they like that song very much, then they have to buy. Every time music element come in, they have to pay money because they like that song. But if they do not like that song, they don't want that. They don't want to hear. This is the normal of our life. When the people like that song, they pay a lot of money to buy the music element, right? Then, so they would like to hear more. Right? They like the song very attractive. But when they do not like it, then they reject. Even there are a lot of animals. Some of the animals, some people like it, some of the animals don't like it. So, if you do not like it, then you will very suffer because you don't want to hear. If you like it, you want to keep it. So, especially when you practice meditation, you thought you want to concentrate very well. But when the other people are making noise, you are angry. When the other people talk, when you hear, you are angry. Other people make noise, you are angry. They talk barking. The Ārammaṇa singing, and you are angry. Actually, before although you like it, when you do meditation, you did because you want to concentrate, you don't want to hear, at the time you want to reject. But when you cannot reject, you are angry, others said, it's a very, how to say, very interesting and not easy object. For example, some of the yogis, they used to listen to the music for many years ago. Because of the attachment, the music stayed in their mind. So when they practice meditation, they hear the music. Actually, when you observe, very easy hearing, music, if you observe carefully, they will go away. But since that the yogi don't know how to observe the music, they keep fighting, angry, others said, they want to hear music anymore during the practice, then sometimes they very long, 2 months, right? Sometimes 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, so many years. Right? They hear the music or they hear the someone talking to them very nicely, someone talking to them not nice way. Right? So they hear the song, music, something keep hearing. Keep hearing. Actually, when you know how to practice, very easy. Just hearing, as long as you are coming back. If you do not know how to observe, you will be very disturbed. Or I cannot observe, I think falling. Why I have to stay here? I keep hearing noise. So when the yogi don't know how to observe, even there, I call the yogi explain to them they don't know how to observe. Finally, some of the yogi, they don't know how to observe the scene, the object, hearing the music, hearing the sound, then they decide to go home. So at that time, when they decide, we have to agree because when the yogi don't know how to observe, everything can be very disturbed. Seeing, hearing the sound, but too many you cannot observe. If you know how to observe, meditation is so fast. Just observe. Maybe take a few hours, maybe a few days, no more. Seeing very easy. Seeing, observe very carefully. Hearing, observe very carefully. No matter the matter of song, music, people are calling, elephant song, dog, bird singing, whatever goes on, that song. And when you observe, very easy. But if you don't know how to observe, because you are keep fighting, and very others say you don't want to hear anymore. If you don't want to hear anymore, then so they keep hearing more and more songs. So if you don't want to hear, because of angry, others say they keep coming. Then a lot of rosa coming, cannot finish. But if you know how to observe, you will go away from seeing that song, then you can go to the paccaya. So, Ārammaṇa is a very long talk, cannot finish. So we will go to